150 years, Elmhurst College prepared students for lives of meaning and success. Today, as Elmhurst University, we're carrying on that proud legacy. A beautiful campus just 30 minutes from downtown Chicago. Small classes where you'll get to know your professors. And top-ranked majors and graduate programs that will open the door to the career of your dreams. As we celebrate a new name for our institution in an ever-changing world, our values and spirit remain the same. Welcome to Elmhurst University.
And we welcome you to the beautiful, newly renovated R.A. Fagnall Hall on the campus of Elmhurst University as we bring you Blue Jay basketball. Tonight, Tethany Carrillo and her team takes on the Big Blue of Millikin. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Blue Jay basketball. My name is Mark Kruger. Delighted to have you with us here tonight. Let's go down now to our public address announcer, Bruce Hill, and tonight's starting lineups.
Contest with a record of 5-3. And now the starting lineup for your Elmhurst University. 5'4" senior number 10. 5'7" senior number 11, Mia Roos. 5'4" senior number 23, Kelly Warren. 5'8" senior number 24, Alena Cabrera. And 5'10" senior number 34, Courtney O'Donnell. Blue Jays are coached by Tethany Carrillo, assisted by Todd Sherman, Mark Burke.
So there you have the familiar starting lineup for Tethany Carrillo. All seniors: Marissa Urso, Mia Reese, Kelly Wyrich, Alena Cabrera, and Courtney O'Donnell. Meanwhile, the head coach for Millikin is Olivia Lett in her third season as the head coach. She's got a couple of seniors in the starting lineup: Elise Knudsen and Jordan Hildebrand. Two juniors of Jasmine Brown and Aubrey Staten, and one sophomore, Miranda Fox. Millikin comes in with a record of 5-3, coming off of a Saturday loss in Naperville to the North Central College Cardinals, 68-55. Meanwhile, the Blue Jays with a record of 2-6, coming off of a Tuesday night loss here at home against North Park, 58-47. Ball's up, controlled by the Blue Jays, and we are off and running here in Elmhurst. Down low to Courtney O'Donnell. Oh, it's an offensive foul. Miranda Fox took the charge, and a foul called on Courtney O'Donnell. That is her first. First meeting between these two teams here this year. The two teams will meet again in less than 48 hours on Saturday afternoon in Decatur at the beautiful Griswold PE Center. And out of bounds is Fox for Millikin, so the Big Blue turn it over. Elmhurst, by the way, averaging 60 points per game. Meanwhile, the Big Blue averaging over 76 points per contest. Talking to Tethany Carrillo, the head coach of the Blue Jays before the ball game, a pretty big Millikin team. They have 3 6-footers on the team, and of course the Blue Jays a guard-oriented team. Really can't match up height-wise, but they like to push the ball up and down. A very strong guard play. Shot clock has expired as Urso, well, she got the shot off and banked it in, but it was after the shot clock buzzer went off, so the shot does not count, and we're still scoreless. So talking to Coach Carrillo, they certainly want to push up the tempo, but Millikin, boy, like I said, averaging over 76 points per contest. They can push the ball as well. Should remind everybody that Taylor Harrison, the junior, started a couple games earlier this season, not dressed tonight for the Blue Jays, so Elmhurst will be without the services of Taylor Harrison. So probably Courtney O'Donnell will log a few extra minutes tonight for the Blue Jays. Minute and a half gone by here in this opening quarter. We're glad you're with us. Elena Cabrera on the drive. No. O'Donnell, putback is good. Courtney O'Donnell, first field goal of the game for either team. Courtney is the leading scorer for the Blue Jays, averaging nearly 13 points per game, 6.4 rebounds per game as well. Out of New Lenox, prepped at Lincoln Way West. And now we've got a foul here on Kelly Wyrich. Kelly's first and the second team foul. Bailey Kaufman comes into the game for the Big Blue along with Natalie Snyder. 2 sophomores coming off the bench. Inside to Kaufman, it wasn't there, and they work it around the perimeter here. Popping out is Knutson. And an offensive foul. Good job by Kelly Wyrich. You see her holding her ground right there, the left forearm, and the foul, offensive foul on Elise Knutson. Knutson is just a freshman out of Philo, Illinois. O'Donnell, no, but she was fouled. So Courtney will come to the line as the Blue Jays trying to pound it inside. Knutson getting the foul here. Now that's 2 fouls quickly on Elise Knutson. I said a freshman a moment ago. She's a senior. And she'll come out of the game, and Miranda Fox, the sophomore, replaces her. So Courtney O'Donnell to the line. She'll have 2 free throws, makes the first. Courtney, a 72% free throw shooter on the year. Makes good on a pair, so O'Donnell has all 4 of the Blue Jays' points. 7:40 remaining here in this opening quarter. 3rd straight home game for the Blue Jays. I mentioned the tough loss on Tuesday night as that shot is off the mark by Jasmine Brown. Marissa Urso quickly into the front court. O'Donnell falls down, gets back up. Blue Jays with a nice win on Saturday against Carroll University. Reese's shot in the paint got blocked. They get it back. Beat Carroll for the 2nd time this season, 78-51. Probably the best game of the season for the Blue Jays on Saturday. Cabrera's drive partially blocked. Blue Jays will be on the road after tonight. They'll be at Millikin on Saturday afternoon. That'll be a 2 o'clock tip-off. Brown for 3. No, O'Donnell with the rebound. So Courtney, a good start to this one at both ends of the floor. Here's the trailer, O'Donnell. And it was knocked away by the Big Blue. It will be Blue Jay basketball. Katie Matrice, the freshman, comes into the game. Abby Ratch, sophomore, number 40, into the game for Millikin. 4-0 in favor of the Blue Jays. Mentioned Saturday, Elmhurst will be on the road. Then on February 25th, they'll be at Carthage. 3-ball, Wyrich is good. Boy, Kelly has been hitting the 3 as of late as she buries that one, and a touchdown lead here to start off the game. 7-0 Blue Jays. Tapped around, Matrice comes away with it. Final home game of the regular season for the Blue Jays will be Saturday, February 27th against Carthage. That'll be a 2 o'clock start. We'll have that one for you. And a timeout taken here by Olivia Lett, the head coach of the Big Blue. It'll be a 30-second timeout here. As I mentioned, Elmhurst 2-6 on the year. Their 2 wins against Carroll. Their home opener, January 30th, driving layup by Kelly Wywich with seconds to go, gave the Blue Jays a 1-point victory, 65-64. And then I mentioned this past Saturday, beating Carroll again, 78-51. Meanwhile, Millikin 5-3 on the year. Season opener win against Carthage. Lost at Wheaton, then defeated the Thunder at home. Beat Carthage on the road. Lost a tough one at home against Illinois Wesleyan in overtime, 81-72. And then I mentioned the tough loss in Naperville on Saturday against the Cardinals of North Central, 74-62. Right baseline shot is good by Abby Ratch. Abby Ratch, the sophomore, was last year's CCIW Newcomer of the Year. As a freshman, 10 points and 8 rebounds a game for Ratch. Blue Jays turn it over here. Ratch with a skip pass over here to the near side. The outside shot by Kaufman is off the mark, tapped around, and a foul will be called on the Big Blue. Let's take another look at it here. You see the good box out by the Blue Jays. Millikin goes over the back. Aubrey Staten returns. The foul was on Natalie Snyder, sophomore, picks up her first. The Wheaton Thunder, your league leaders at 7-1. Augustana 3-1. Illinois Wesleyan 3-1. Carroll 5-2. Nice driving lay-in by Elena Cabrera. Elena, the senior, prepped at Batavia High School. Elena averaging, well, just about 9 points per game. And a 9-2 lead here for the Blue Jays. Oh, it's blocked by Cabrera. Elena off to the races. She's going to take it all the way to the left hand. No good. Matrice put back is blocked by the Big Blue. It'll be Blue Jay basketball here. Great effort by Elena Cabrera. Got the block at the other end. Took it coast to coast. Matrice got the offensive rebound. Marissa Masato, freshman for the Blue Jays, into the game, number 30. And we've got either, well, yeah, I was going to say either a timeout or a 5-second call. And it's a 5-second call. Keena Brown, the baseline official, with the call. Blue Jays turn it over. 4 turnovers for the Blue Jays here in this first quarter. Just 1 turnover for the Big Blue. But the Blue Jays lead it by a score of 9-2 to the left hand. That one's no good by Hildebrand. And Cabrera got the loose ball. Urso will pull up. Nope, but there's Masato, and she'll bring it out. 3-ball. Wyrich is good. Kelly's second 3-ball of the game. She was the leading scorer for the Blue Jays on Tuesday night with a 15-point performance. And that shot is good for the Big Blue. Bucket was by Chelsea McCullum. And the rebound taken down by Staten. So 12-4, 8-point lead here by the Blue Jays. Mark Kruger, we're glad you're logged in to Blue Jay basketball. You'll notice that there are no fans allowed here. That one knocked away by Kelly Wyrich. No fans allowed at the games, which is quite unfortunate. But we thank you for logging on. Sophie Darden, a freshman, comes into the game for for Millikin, and I mentioned it's a shame for a couple of reasons. First of all, it's great NCAA basketball that you're missing in person. That's number one. Number two, you're missing the great renovation here of R.A. Fagenal Hall. 3-ball attempt by Fox is good. Miranda Fox buries the 3-point field goal, and it's 12-7 at the other end. The driving effort by Urso is no good. Resurface the floor here at R.A. Fagenal Hall. New bleachers, new paint job all around. It really is a beautiful facility. And one day you'll be able to see the games in person. Hopefully it'll come soon. But in the meantime, we thank you for logging on to Blue Jay basketball. Oh, there's a steal by Hildebrand, and Jordan is going to take it all the way for the easy lay-in. The senior's first 2 points of the game. Nice little run here by the Big Blue, and Millikin within 3. 12-9 with 2:35 to go here in the opening quarter. Loose ball, Urso. And what's the call here? Oh, a kick ball. They're saying that McCullum kicked the ball, so it's going to be Blue Jay basketball. Into the game is Peyton Schmidt for the Blue Jays. Also returning is Courtney O'Donnell and Mia Reese. So the Blue Jays with Schmidt, Urso, O'Donnell, Reese, and Kelly Wyrich out on the floor here. 2:20 to go, opening quarter. Tough shot by Marissa Urso, but she was fouled. Should be in the act of shooting, so Marissa will come to the free throw line here. She'll shoot a pair, and she is one of the better free throw shooters on the year. 85% clip from the charity stripe is Marissa. Senior, all-conference performer her senior year at St. Charles East. Buries the free throw. Marissa had 7 points on Tuesday night in that loss against North Park. She hits the 2 free throws here. And Elmhurst leads by 5, 14-9 here. 4 10-minute quarters on the women's side. Nice drive there by Snyder, but it's no good. She got it back, though, and will dribble out of traffic. From the elbow, the shot by Darden rims around and out. Loose ball picked up by Marissa. Urso tried to get it to Mia Reese. Mia couldn't quite track it down, and the Blue Jays turn it over. Knudsen is back into the game for the Big Blue along with Abby Ratch. Elena Cabrera returns for Elmhurst University. Top of the key, the 18-footer is no good by Ratch, and this one is going to be a foul against the Big Blue. It will go against Abby Ratch. That'll be her first. You take a look at it. She tried to track down the loose ball after her own miss and commits the foul. It's the 5th team foul of the quarter, and so Courtney O'Donnell returns to the free throw line. And Courtney gets that one to go. And of course, I'll jinx the Blue Jays here, but they are a perfect 5 for 5 from the foul line here in this opening quarter. Thank you, Courtney, for proving me wrong. As the Blue Jays are 6 for 6 from the free throw line, Courtney O'Donnell has 6 points. 16-9, Blue Jays by 7. 1:12 to go here in the opening quarter. Tipped away by Elena Cabrera, picked up in the backcourt by Jasmine Brown. 3-ball attempt by Ratch is good. Nothing but net for Abby Ratch. Her second field goal of the opening quarter, and it's a 4-point Blue Jays lead here, 16-12. Reese, double team, picks up her dribble. Here's Elena Cabrera. Drops it to O'Donnell. Weirich, yes! Wow, Kelly Weirich, her third from downtown. She's got 9, and the lead is back up to 7. Driving at the other end is Darden. Her shot won't go, but the putback is good and a foul. Well, there's the miss by Darden, and a great job by Abby Ratch hitting the offensive glass, and now a chance for Abby to complete the three-point play. Chelsea McCullum is back into the game for the Big Blue. Elena Cabrera picked up the foul, her first. So Ratch completes the three-point play. 8 points for Abby in this opening quarter. 19-15, Blue Jays by 4. Shot clock turned off. Peyton got it back. 10 seconds to go in the quarter. Right baseline shot by Reese is an air ball, tapped around. McCullum trying to save it, and she does, but McCullum picks it up. I should say that was O'Donnell that picked it up. Excuse me, Mia Reese with the shot at the buzzer will not go. And we have played 1 quarter of basketball here from R.A. Fagnall Hall. An exciting, fast-paced first quarter here, but the Blue Jays come away with the 4-point lead, 19-15. Kelly Weirich hitting 3 triples in that opening quarter. She had 9 first quarter points. Courtney O'Donnell with 6. Meanwhile, for the Big Blue, Abby Ratch with 8 first quarter points. The Big Blue in that opening quarter shot 6 of 18, 33%. Meanwhile, Elmhurst in that first half was 5 of 14 for 36%. They were 3 for 5 from behind the arc. Millikin 2 for 3 from behind the three-point stripe. Millikin a year ago, 16 wins on the season. Finished 4th in the CCIW. Meanwhile, the Blue Jays, 5 games under the 500 mark a year ago, 10-15. The Blue Jays 5-11 in CCIW play. For all the CCIW teams, they did not have non-conference competition this season. They went right into CCIW play. Other action tonight. North Park is in Rock Island taking on Augustana. Carroll is at your league-leading Wheaton Thunder tonight, and Carthage is in Naperville to take on the North Central College Cardinals at Gregory Arena. All right, second quarter underway here from R.A. Fagnall Hall. Mark Kruger, so glad to have you with us. Ashley Liljeberg is our producer and director and our engineer and our camera operator and our audio coordinator, and perhaps her toughest job is to keep me on track, which is probably her hardest job of the night. We appreciate Ashley's efforts here tonight. Mia Reese, by the way, picking up the foul. That is her first. 3-ball attempt here by Snyder is good. So Natalie Snyder buries the triple here to start this second quarter. And the Big Blue within 1, 19-18. Millikin back in a 2-3 zone. Masato down low. Masato with the lay-in. Good job by the freshman, Marissa Masato. And the Blue Jays doing a great job of getting the ball to her. Found the opening in the zone. And Masato with the lay-in. 3-point lead for the Blue Jays. Up top here is Jasmine Brown. Reese, oh, they're going to call a blocking foul. I thought maybe Mia got there in time. You see her as she had her feet moving, so the blocking foul on Mia. And for Reese, that's her second. Blue Jays do a really good job of taking charges. Get it inside to Hildebrand, and Jordan with the lay-in. Nice entry pass, and once Jordan caught it, an easy lay-in for her. Her second field goal of the game. Hildebrand with 4, and the lead is 1 for the Blue Jays. Boy, see if Kelly can get open. There she is. Fox closed out quickly for the Big Blue on Wyrich. See if Kelly can get open here. She's had the hot hand. No, nice bounce pass, but it was knocked away nicely by Snyder. Good defensive effort by the Big Blue. Brown tried to save it, and Urso almost had it. Cabrera comes away with it. Ahead to Marissa, and Urso with the lay-in. Good recognition by Elena Cabrera. Once she got control of the ball, she flipped it ahead to Marissa Urso, who laid it in. And Urso's first field goal of the game gives the Blue Jays the 3-point lead, 23-20. A 30-second timeout taken here by Coach Carrillo and the Blue Jays. Elmhurst, good start to this one, jumped off to a 7-0 lead. But Millikin fought back, and we've got a close one here, 23-20. Just over 2 minutes gone by here in this second quarter. By the way, just a little over 2 minutes gone by the second quarter of the men's game between Elmhurst and Millikin, and it's the Blue Jays leading 23-13. So John Baines' ball club at 2-1, trying to get another road victory tonight in Decatur. And we'll give you updates as the night progresses. The left-handed lay-in is good by Jordan Hildebrand. Her third field goal of the game. She's got 6. And of course, we'll have John Baines' ball club here Saturday afternoon as they'll take on Millikin, back-to-back games. Of course, Millikin's head coach is Mark Scher, the longtime head coach here at Elmhurst. John Baines, longtime assistant to Mark Scher, two very good friends. Both of those coaches are battling tonight in Decatur. It'll be good to see Coach Scher here Saturday afternoon when Elmhurst and Millikin, the men's teams, will take center stage here at R.A. Fagin Hall. Again, that's a 2 o'clock tip-off here Saturday afternoon. Wave off the bucket by Marissa Masato. It's an offensive foul on Marissa. Yeah, you see her, she kind of lowered her left shoulder just a little bit, and she picks up the personal foul. She leaves as Courtney O'Donnell checks back into the game here. Kaufman on the drive, splits the defenders, and she got fouled. Bailey Kaufman, a sophomore. She averages over 11 points per game, over 4 rebounds per contest as well for Bailey from Hayworth, Illinois. Can't get that free throw to go. Bailey, boy, the last time she was here last year, back on February 15th, as she hits the second free throw. Millikin beat Elmhurst last year, February 15th of last year by 20, 82-62. Bailey Kaufman had 23 points in that game. Matrice with a floater off the glass and in. Katie's first 2 field goals of the game. Jordan Hildebrand had 15 points in that ball game. The two teams also played in Decatur at Griswold PE Center back on January 22nd of last year, and Elmhurst winning that ball game by 11, 64-53. Shot at the top of the key is off by Staten, but Millikin retains possession. Queen John had 19. Becca Gerke had 14 in that game last year in Decatur. 8 on the shot clock here for the Big Blue. Kaufman on the drive, and an offensive foul. Kelly Wyrich took the charge, and for Bailey, that is her first. 4 team fouls for the Blue Jays. Just 1 team foul for Millikin here at the 5:38 mark of the second quarter. 2-point lead for the Blue Jays. Here's Elena Cabrera. Matrice now with 6 on the shot clock. Urso with the floater from the baseline. That one is no good, and Hildebrand got the rebound. And that one through the fingertips of Jordan Hildebrand, and the Big Blue turned the ball over. Back in the game for Millikin, Natalie Snyder, also Jasmine Brown into the game for Millikin. Jasmine Brown had 11 points on Saturday in that loss against North Central. Elise Knutson had a game-high 15 points in that game for the Big Blue. Still a 2-point lead for the Blue Jays here. 4:50 remaining in this first half. Wyrich driving baseline, drops it off to O'Donnell. Courtney shot a little bit short, and Hildebrand cleared for the Big Blue. Top of the key, Staten buries the triple. 4th different Big Blue player to hit from downtown, and that gives Millikin a 1-point lead. 26-25. And a travel violation on Matrice. Mia Reese will check back in for Tethany Carrillo. And Abby Ratch will check in, and she will inbound the pass here for Millikin. Blue Jays remain man-to-man defensively. Oh, nice drive baseline that time by Ratch. She went to the reverse, couldn't quite get it. And a foul will be called here against the Big Blue. It'll be on Natalie Snyder. And that's her second of the game. It's the second team foul of the quarter. So the Blue Jays with the ball, a chance to take the lead here. Wyrich, tried to drop it off to Courtney O'Donnell. Courtney couldn't quite handle that one, and the Blue Jays will turn it over. But the 2 guards for Millikin in their 2-3 zone, they're really extending out on the top of the key. They know the shooters for the Blue Jays. Of course, Kelly Wyrich, Urso, Elena Cabrera, they can all knock down those triples. And so they've done a good job of closing out on those shooters. Loose ball, and coming away with it is Jasmine Brown. Oh, easy, clear path to the bucket is good by Elise Knutson. So Knutson's bucket gives the Big Blue a 3-point lead, 28-25. I mentioned Knutson with the 15-point effort on Saturday in the loss against North Central. Kelly's 3 is a little bit too strong. Still a 3-point lead for Millikin. And Jasmine Brown, well, it was off a Blue Jay player. It's going to be Millikin basketball here. Sophie Darden checks back in for head coach Olivia Lett. Coach Lett in her 3rd season as the head coach of Millikin. Quite a career she had collegiately. Olivia Lett playing at Illinois Wesleyan University. Under 3 minutes to go here in this first half. All-American Olivia Lett. Drive by Brown is off the mark. Battle for the rebound between Staten and O'Donnell. Take another look at it here. You see the battle. That's Abby Ratch. And Courtney O'Donnell in possession arrow favors the Blue Jays. 2:43 remaining here in this first half. Blue Jays led by 3 at halftime on Tuesday night against North Park, but it was a tough second half for the Blue Jays. They really couldn't get into a rhythm in the second half against North Park. And the foul called here on Natalie Snyder. That is foul number 3 on Natalie. Schmidt back into the game for the Blue Jays. And there's a steal by the Big Blue. And they turn it right back over. Matrice with a nice pass to Urso, lays it in. Give the assist to Katie Matrice, and Marissa Urso with her second field goal of the game. Blue Jays are within 1. 28-27, a little over 2 minutes to go here in the first half. Popping up is Ratch. Ratch on the drive. The lay-in is short. Weirich quickly ahead. Ahead to Matrice. Katie. Pass to O'Donnell. O'Donnell tried to pass it down low to Peyton, but it was picked off. And a timeout taken by Olivia Lett. Mentioned Olivia Lett, third head coach in the program's history at Millikin. Before Millikin, Coach Lett spent 2 seasons as the top assistant women's coach at the University of Chicago. And before that, she was an assistant at Illinois Wesleyan, where she was a player for the Titans. 2012 All-American. Was the CCIW Player of the Year. Graduated from Illinois Wesleyan in 2012. She actually played professionally for 1 year in Spain. How cool is that? Led her team to the league finals. Received her master's in sports management from Illinois State University. Her Big Blue with a 1-point lead here on the road. 28-27, 1:49 remaining here in the half. In the corner, Hildebrand. Skip pass over to Staten. Popping up is Hildebrand. Hildebrand on the drive with the left hand, and it's good. Nice left hand by the senior Jordan Hildebrand. She has 8. Her and Abby Ratch, each with 8 points for the Big Blue. The lead is 3 for Millikin. Urso, skip pass over to Weirich. Kelly for 3. Loose ball tapped around. Urso has it. Shot clock reset to 20. Exactly 1 minute remaining. Oh, nice move down low by Musato, but it was partially blocked. She got it back. One dribble, puts up, no. Tapped around. And coming away with it is Aubrey Staten. Missed opportunity there for the Blue Jays. 3-ball attempt by Staten is a little bit short. Loose ball picked up by Kaufman, and we got a whistle on the shot attempt. Bailey Kaufman with a good effort there. You see the drive and the foul. Bailey Kaufman last year had 10 points when these two teams played in Decatur, and she had 23 points here at R.A. Faginal Hall back on February 15th of last year. She was 7 of 10 from the field. She hits the 2 free throws there. And as I mentioned earlier, boy, a great performer. And she's only a sophomore, and she comes off the bench. So that kind of tells you the talent level of this Millikin squad. The lead is 5, biggest lead of the game for the Big Blue, 32-27. About a 4-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Anna Hill into the game, number 3 for the Blue Jays. Hill has the ball right now. She drives and lost it. Turnover for the Blue Jays. 10 seconds to go in the half. McCullum will take the 3-ball, skims off the front of the rim, and into the hands of O'Donnell. 2 seconds to go. Can the Blue Jays get it off? Urso does from half court, but it's no good. So we have played one half of basketball here from beautiful R.A. Faginal Hall. We got a good one here. The Big Blue of Millikin with the 5-point lead, 32-27. We'll step aside and come back for third quarter action. You are watching Blue Jay basketball.
For nearly 150 years, Elmhurst College prepared students for lives of meaning and success. Today, as Elmhurst University, we're carrying on that proud legacy. A beautiful campus just 30 minutes from downtown Chicago. Small classes where you'll get to know your professors. And top-ranked majors and graduate programs that will open the door to the career of your dreams. As we celebrate a new name for our institution in an ever-changing world, our values and spirit remain the same. Welcome to Elmhurst University.
Embark on a journey to a new future with an advanced degree from Elmhurst University. Whether you want to take your career to the next level or discover an entirely new direction, Elmhurst University has a graduate program for you.
12% of our population have a master's degree.
We're in a period of specialized master's degrees.
The advanced degree is a time to get more specific into some areas that you're interested in.
I believe that when you're looking for a graduate degree, you have to be ready.
You need to do some exploration up front to get some idea of what's possible, what people on the outside want and are interested in, and to begin to think about how that may match with your own abilities and interests.
Spend some time thinking about what they're passionate about, what they really enjoy, and what they want to learn more about.
But it's people that may want to better themselves in their career. They might want to look to another industry or maybe even another career. But many are coming just for that personal achievement. It's something they always wanted to do.
At Elmhurst, we believe the educational journey should be student-centered. You'll notice that difference from the moment you connect with us. You'll join a network of professionals and peers who will support you throughout your studies and your career, connecting you with employers all over the Chicago area. You'll hit the ground running, tested, proven, and ready.
I think part of the reason that a person would want to go to graduate school is so that they can get launched into their professional niche. We're able to really get to know our students personally and professionally and really challenge them, push them, and support them in all the ways that graduate students need support.
And we're also in a good position to help you clarify for yourself what your goals are, what your strengths are, what the possible matches might be for when you're done, and we will work with you to do that. So that sort of personal touch, I think, is more than just a saying here. I think it's very real in the way that we relate and interact with all of our students.
And we also help with job placement. The CPE, the Center for Professional Excellence, has been good in helping with resume building, job interviews, whatever it may take.
Our program directors will support you through every step of your journey. Elmhurst faculty aren't just experts in their fields, they're dedicated to expanding your reach with fieldwork, professional connections, and real-world experiences.
We know you. I, as program director, know every single individual who's in the program. I know why they're here. I know what they're looking to do. I know their stories. I know when situations come up that might require us to be a bit flexible and adaptable.
We really have a lot of fun, and we're really good at supporting our students through this rigorous program.
The teachers are phenomenal. I can't ask for a better school to go to.
By train or by car, from city or suburbs, our campus is easily accessible, and our proximity to Chicago, a world-class metropolitan center, means lots of opportunity for consulting projects, networking, and career advancement. You'll love the flexibility of part-time and evening options that allow you to move at the pace that works for you. In fact, some programs are offered entirely online.
We're easily able to give individualized attention to our students. We can really personalize their education.
Also connect our students with our alumni, building those relationships with their peers, building those relationships with their faculty members. Those students are able to make those connections and build lasting relationships for the future.
One of the things that inspired me within Elmhurst is to take on bigger responsibilities. I'm taking a lot of experience from the things that everyone else has done and from this cohort and from Elmhurst and trying to develop this in our company. So overall, it's been a great experience.
You know, if your company now values you, just wait until after you go through the full program. There's absolutely no way I would be able to do what I'm doing now without this program.
Built on 150 years of preparing students for successful careers and lives, Elmhurst University is well equipped for the future. So come tour our historic Arboretum campus and check out our top-notch facilities, from our state-of-the-art nursing simulation center to our speech-language hearing clinic and our small hands-on classrooms. You'll gain the skills you need to succeed.
Graduate school is affordable, and I think more to the point is a good value.
I think it's an investment in your future and an investment in a field that you are passionate about and want to pursue.
We know that going to college is a huge investment. You put your trust and time in Elmhurst University, and we do the same. You invest in us, and we invest in you.
I love to tell students not to look back. You want to always look forward, and they tend to gain momentum as they get into the program. At the end, it's just a wonderful thing when you're handed that diploma and you're able to celebrate with all your friends and family.
Pursue your graduate work at Elmhurst University and take that life-changing journey to your successful future.
My name is Michael. I'm a senior here. I study special education, and I'm a first-generation college student.
My name is Lauren Berryhill. I'm a junior, and I'm a music education major.
My name is Sarah Jean Dickey. I am a double major in mathematics and computer science with a minor in Spanish, and I'm a senior.
My name is Raniel Morales. I'm a freshman, and I'm a psychology major.
I transferred to Elmhurst because I like the small class sizes, and I really value that professor-student relationship that I knew that I was going to get here.
When I was looking at other colleges, it just didn't feel like people cared and wanted you there the same way that when you came to Elmhurst. They just really wanted you to be there and to learn and grow, and I felt like I would be comfortable coming here, but also be pushed in so many ways to grow and become better.
I already knew some people who went here, and I'd visit a couple of times just to hang out with them. I just really liked being around them and being here. And the campus itself is absolutely beautiful.
My sister did go to school here as well. I kind of already knew the campus a little bit, knew it was a great school. I'm glad I chose Elmhurst because it was probably the best place for me, and it was the best monetary decision as well.
When I first transferred, I lived in apartments, but now I live in Stanger, and I really couldn't picture it any other way. Like, I love being on campus. There's just something about rolling out of bed and going to class that I love.
I started out in Chick my freshman year here. I moved to Niebuhr halfway through. I lived in Chick my sophomore year as well, and I've been living in an on-campus house on Myrtle for the past 2 years, and I love it there.
I've actually only lived in Cureton Hall all 3 years. I really could stay there my 4th year and be fine.
I love the community that it brought, that you were one room away from your friends, you were eating dinner on campus together almost every night, and just that there were different opportunities within the residence halls.
A day in the life is pretty hectic. Most music ed majors, their classes are in the mornings and then their ensembles are in the afternoon. So I'm pretty much boom, 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 thing to thing to thing.
I'm a morning person, so whether I have class in the morning or not, I like to wake up a little bit on the earlier side.
So I'd wake up at 5:30, practice, eat breakfast quickly, go to my 9 a.m.
Probably have class till around noon. And depending on the day, I'll probably head out to the local middle school to take some time with my students there, go to the library to do some homework, and then I also work at the library.
Get out of class, go home, change, go directly to work.
I'll usually have work later in the afternoon, and then eat dinner, maybe do some more homework, watch a movie.
Get a dinner or some snacks at the Roost, and then head back to my dorm to do some homework and head to bed.
Usually I spend time with my friends at night, and that's when I get to catch up on what's going on.
My favorite place on campus is on the 3rd floor of the education department. It's the best place to study with the best view.
I have 2 favorite places on campus. One is my house, but I also love the conference room in Daniels.
My favorite place would be the cafeteria.
Sitting in Founders, I love to sit at one of those tables and do homework. You can be in there to have fun, you can be in there to study, and the vibe can be whatever you want it to be.
Out of the 4 classes that I took this past semester, my favorite class was acting. The professor was Dr. Tony Noyce. He is such a character. He's so awesome to be around. It was such a fun experience.
And my favorite class was probably linear algebra with Dr. Crawford. It was part theory and part computation, which I really liked how it pulled those 2 concepts together. And Dr. Crawford is just an amazing teacher. I've had her almost every semester since I've been here.
Post-colonial theory with Dr. Janice Lively, and that class had me thinking about it like all day.
Music theory class, which is probably an interesting choice because it was at 8 a.m. every single day my freshman year, both semesters, which no one likes 8 a.m.s in college. My professor, Mr. Streeter, is incredible, and my class became more of a community than anything. It was a really nice way to come into college, and honestly, my best friends came out of that class.
One of my favorite activities is the honors program. I've been involved with it all 4 years that I've been on campus here. I'm also involved in Alpha Phi Omega here on campus. You do a lot of service in the community. You get to build relationships with people in the organization, and you get to do a lot of leadership activities.
I've been involved in lots of student groups on campus, all the choral ensembles, the vocal ensembles, and I loved being in late night blues, vocal jazz. We just had a lot of fun and really bonded with each other. I'm also a member of Phi Mu. It's a really fun way to meet people, but also to give back to others that need it.
My favorite organizations that I've been a part of is definitely the Black Student Union, because I really like what they're doing for the campus overall and the social justice issues that they're pursuing on campus.
I'm pretty much just involved with running. I'm really proud to be a Blue Jay because it's an amazing community. Blue also looks really nice when we're running, so it's awesome.
Love being a student ambassador in the Office of Admissions. It's really great because I get to give tours to all these potential students, whether they're first years or transfers.
I'm a CA for the ELSA students, which basically means that I live in the dorms that they also live in to provide any extra support that they might need. And I'm really proud to be part of this program, especially because it's one of the few in the country. And it's awesome because I work with students with disabilities in classrooms, and they always ask me, oh, can I go to Elmhurst? And I can say confidently, yes, you can go to Elmhurst.
When I cross the stage at graduation, I'll be most proud of all the research that I've done. I didn't come into college with the intention to do that. I fell in love with the idea of research and the process of doing research.
It's just incredible to look back and think that Elmhurst has done so much for me already, and I think that's what I'll be most proud of, to think just who I've become and who I want to be still.
I think what I would remember most fondly are obviously my friends that I've made.
Making memories with those friends in really interesting places that normally wouldn't be so exciting, but they are, because you love each other and you get to know each other so well.
Between the professors and the friends that I've made, I think that will stay with me the rest of my life.
People who give back to Elmhurst, you're not only helping me, you're helping my family grow as well. Me graduating college and being the first one to graduate means that hopefully others in my family, like my nephews and nieces, can see that and want to come to a school like Elmhurst.
So when you give money to Elmhurst, you're giving these students the experience of a lifetime and the ability to become who they're meant to be.
Thank you for giving us the opportunity to change our lives.
And welcome back to R.A. Faginal Hall on the campus of Elmhurst University. Blue Jay basketball. We are at the break. Millikin leading by 5, 32-27. Glad to have you with us. My name is Mark Kruger. Both teams led by as many as 7 in that first half. Your leading scorers, first for the Blue Jays, Kelly Weirich with 3 triples in the opening quarter. She ends up with 9 first half points. Meanwhile, Jordan Hildebrand and Abby Ratch, each with 8 points in that first half to lead Millikin. Well, as I mentioned, the Blue Jays without the services of Taylor Harrison, but despite that, the Blue Jays still out-rebounded the Big Blue in that first half, 21-12, but the bench points, Millikin with 16 bench points, the Blue Jays with just 4. Elmhurst was 9 of 25 from the field in that first half for 36%. Meanwhile, Millikin shot 12 of 30 for 40%. And I'm sure one thing that Coach Carrillo told her ball club on the other side of the curtain, that's where the team congregated at halftime. They do not go into the locker room. They're on the other side of the curtain. But I'm sure she talked about turnovers. The Blue Jays with 14 turnovers in that first half compared to 7 for Millikin. So we are just about ready to get the third quarter underway. By the way, we do have a halftime score down in Decatur from the Griswold PE Center. Both of these two schools, the men's team, are battling it out tonight. And at halftime, John Baines' ball club leads by 3, 36-33 at halftime, as Elmhurst looking to go to 3-1 on the year, looking for their third straight road win. Ocean Johnson with 9 first-half points for the men Blue Jays team. Dom Jinko has 8. Levon Thomas and Jonathan Zapinski each with 6 first-half points for the men's team. So again, halftime score down in Decatur. Blue Jays by 3, 36-33. Here in Elmhurst, it's a 5-point lead for Millikin, 32-27. The offensive rebound and putback by Jordan Hildebrand is no good, but there is a whistle and a foul called against the Blue Jays. It'll be on Courtney O'Donnell, and for Courtney, that is her second. Just underway, third quarter. Mark Kruger, delighted to bring you Blue Jay basketball, and again, we'll be with you less than 48 hours from now. Oh, nice drive by Hildebrand. Boy, Jordan with a nice move in the paint. She now is in double figures. First player to reach double figures. She has 10. We'll be with you Saturday afternoon as Elmhurst and Millikin, the men's team, battle it out here from R.A. Faginal Hall. That'll be a 2 o'clock start Saturday afternoon. Mia Reese's shot is blocked by Staten and a traveling violation called. And the Blue Jays will get the ball back here. Millikin tying its biggest lead. It's at 7 right now, and on the inbounds pass, it's going to be taken by Brown. So Millikin has the ball after the turnover for Elmhurst. Inside, Hildebrand triple teamed. Shot is left a little bit short that time by Knudsen. Elena Cabrera tracks it down in the corner. Blue Jays need a bucket here. O'Donnell from the elbow, yes. Courtney O'Donnell, the pass from Cabrera, 8 points for Courtney, and a timeout taken by Olivia Lett and the Big Blue here. She wants a full timeout here. A little over a minute gone by here in this third quarter. It's a 5-point lead for Millikin. Elmhurst University led by 4 at the end of the first quarter, 19-15. But the Big Blue outscored Elmhurst in that second quarter, 17-8, to take a 5-point halftime lead. And that's where we're at right now. Still a 5-point lead for the Big Blue, 34-29 in favor of the Big Blue. Third straight home game here for the Blue Jays. Elmhurst will be on the road on Saturday night in Decatur against Millikin. That's a 7 o'clock tip-off Saturday night. And then a week from tonight on February 25th, they'll be at Carthage. That is a 7 o'clock tip-off as well. Up top here is Miranda Fox, guarded by Reese. Popping up top is Knudsen. Her triple is off the mark. Battle for the rebound. Fox comes away with a loose ball. Shot clock, new shot clock reset to 20. Hildebrand, boy, she's got some pretty moves down in the paint. She couldn't get that one to go. Elena Cabrera pulled down the rebound for the Blue Jays. Popping up top here is Urso. Ooh, Marissa thought about taking the three. That would have been an NBA three. Nice drive by Cabrera. May have been partially blocked by Staten. Brown quickly on the attack for Millikin. Popping up is Knudsen. Fancy behind the back dribble there. Fox drives and a blocking foul as she missed the shot. So Miranda will come to the line for the first time here tonight. Courtney O'Donnell is going to get called for the foul, and unfortunately for Courtney, that is foul number 3 on her. Snyder comes in for Millikin, and O'Donnell checks out with the 3 personal fouls. Becca Chrislieb comes into the game, a 5'9" sophomore from Culver, Indiana, as Miranda Fox hits the free throw. (36-29). Bailey Kaufman back into the game here for the Big Blue. Millikin man-to-man defensively here now. Cabrera picks up her dribble, looking for an outlet. Now Kelly Wyrich comes around. Oh, nice bounce pass to Reese. Open shot is left short. Good ball movement. Reese will get another opportunity. Right baseline shot, no good. Rebound, Kaufman. Boy, Reese had a really good look at it from the right baseline. Tried the entry pass inside to Hildebrand. It was a bad pass, and the Big Blue turn it over. 7-point lead for Millikin here. 7:24 left to play. Little over 2 minutes gone by in the second half down in Decatur, and the Big Blue lead 40-38. That's the men's game. Millikin by 2 down in Decatur early on in the second half. Here, it's the Big Blue by 7. The women's game here in Elmhurst. Shot from the left corner is good by Becca Chrisley. Much needed bucket right there. That is a triple. And so the 3 ball by Becca pulls the Blue Jays to within 4. 36-32. Turnaround fadeaway may have been partially blocked, but Hildebrand was there to put it in. Jordan Hildebrand with a dozen. Hildebrand right at her scoring average, 12.4 points per game, and an offensive foul call. There's the drive, and yeah, good call. Reese will check out. Foul, by the way, on Marissa. That offensive foul, that is Urso's first. 3 team fouls for Elmhurst in this third quarter. No team fouls so far for Millikin. 6:25 to go here in the third quarter. Kaufman on the drive, spins, good defense by Cabrera. Shot clock at 12. Knutson puts it up with a one-handed shot, nicely done off the glass. Elise Knutson now with 4. Millikin leads by 8, 40-32. Skip pass over to Wyrich. Good closeout by Fox. And a travel violation on Katie. She shuffled her feet just a little bit at the top of the key. Take another look at it here. Yep. Boy, 16 turnovers for Elmhurst. 5:42 to go here, still in the third quarter. 3-ball attempt, no good by Snyder, but Millikin will get another shot here. Fox still looking now, drops the bounce pass to Knutson from the elbow. Back of the iron, no good, but a rebound and the stick back is good by Snyder. Natalie Snyder now with 5. Millikin by 10. Boy, the third quarter has been a problem. It was a problem for the Blue Jays on Tuesday night. It seems to be a problem here tonight, and Tethany Carrillo wants to stop the bleeding here as she calls a 30-second timeout here with 5:12 to go here in the third quarter. A 10-5 run by the Big Blue to start the third quarter here. And it's a 10-point lead, 42-32 in favor of Millikin. By the way, while we got a second here, a shout out to the Director of Sports Information here at Elmhurst University, Kevin Jude, and his assistant, CJ Calante, for their great efforts again tonight, for providing us with all the stats and the game notes and the rosters, and we appreciate the effort that they do. Our executive producer at Suncom.tv is Glenn Liljeberg. Suncom.tv, the official videographer of Elmhurst University. And again, we'll be through the fingertips of Schmidt. And wow, good hustle there by McCullum. And McCullum missed the lay-in. Kelly Wyrich ahead here for the Blue Jay. Elena Cabrera on the drive. Pulling up and taking the shot, partially blocked, Chris Lieb. Becca with a 3-ball made earlier in the quarter has her shot blocked here. Still a 10-point lead for the Big Blue. Snyder gives it off to McCullum. McCullum, the little 10-footer, front of the rim, no good. Rebound to Matrice. Here's Wyrich, quickly ahead to Schmidt. Payton with the pass to Cabrera. Good ball movement. Matrice for three, yes! Good ball movement that time by the Blue Jays. Katie Matrice left open and she buries the triple. And the Blue Jays are within 7. Let's get a stop right here. Brown in the corner for the Big Blue. Jasmine picks up her dribble. Looking for an outlet, tried to drop it off to Kaufman, and Bailey couldn't quite put a clamps on it. So the Big Blue will turn it over. Fox back into the game along with Hildebrand. Sophie Darden is in as well, along with Aubrey Staten. Blue Jays trailing by 7, 42-35. Cabrera with the drive to the bucket with the left-handed in. Good job by Elena as the lane opened up and she took it all the way. And now the Blue Jays find themselves, there's a travel, they missed the call. Hildebrand got away with one in my opinion there, but it was a nice move with the left hand. Jordan now with 14. 44-37. 7-point lead for the Big Blue. Shot by Schmidt is a little too strong off the glass. Well, they're trying to get it inside to Hildebrand. Jordan has had some luck down on the block here in this third quarter. Knocked away by the Blue Jays. Shot clock at 24. Staten will trigger the inbound. And a whistle and a foul as Wyrich went down on the floor. A foul will be called against the Big Blue. It's the first team foul of the quarter. Foul is going to be called on the freshman, Sophie Darden. And for Sophie, that's her second foul. 3 team fouls, by the way, for the Blue Jays here in the quarter. Another 3-ball attempt. That one is good from this left corner, Becca Chrisley. Her second field goal, so she has contributed nicely here in this third quarter. The Blue Jays down by 5. 44-39. That triple is good. Elise Knutson now with 7. The lead is 8. Schmidt gets into the lane, a driving effort. Oh my, couldn't go, but Payton got the offensive rebound. Her and Darden were tied up, and it's going to be a hell of a ball. Take another look at this. You see the drive. Well, there's the tail end of it there. Good effort by Schmidt of battling for the rebound as she pulled it away from Darden, but they're calling a held ball. And the possession arrow going to the Blue Jays. .232 remaining here in the third. It's a fresh 30-second shot clock for Elmhurst University. O'Donnell back into the game. Shot is off, and Brown got the rebound. May have been partially blocked. Jasmine on the drive after passing up on the 3. Taking the 3 from the left corner. That one is off by Ratch. Brown got the rebound, tried to dish it off to Hildebrand, And Hildebrand couldn't quite handle it. Big Blue turn it over. By the way, 13 minutes left to play in regulation down in Decatur. And the Blue Jays lead by 2, 48-46. That's the men's game between Elmhurst and Millikin. Nice drive by Kelly Wyrich. Can't get it to go. Quickly ahead, Jasmine Brown out in transition, and Jasmine will get the easy one. First 2 points of the game for the junior, Jasmine Brown, and Millikin's lead is back up to 10. Nice floater that time by Matrice. It rimmed around the rim, but it couldn't go down. Kaufman drives baseline, knocked out of bounds by Schmidt. Quickly off the bench, Mia Reese and Marissa Urso check back in. 1:32 remaining here in the third. Blue Jays trailing by 10. Baseline shot is off by Knudsen. Wyrich ahead to Urso. Marissa takes it all the way. Off the glass, no good. Rebound to Kaufman. Boy, she had to really put a lot of arc on that ball to get it up over the defender. We mentioned earlier, this is a pretty tall Big Blue ball club. On the drive is Snyder. Her shot off the back of the iron is no good. O'Donnell clears for the Blue Jays. Gives it off to Wyrich. Kelly jogs it into the front court. Bounce pass to Urso. Marissa to Schmidt, and she was fouled. So Peyton Schmidt now will come to the line. She'll have a couple as we take another look. Nice pass. One dribble by Peyton. Nice take to the hoop. And Peyton will come to the line for the first time here tonight. Miranda Fox is back into the game. Jordan Hildebrand also returns for Coach Lutt. Peyton Schmidt to the line. By the way, the foul was on Bailey Kaufman. That is her second, as Schmidt cannot connect on the first free throw. She will have one more. Blue Jays did not get to the foul line in that second quarter. This is the first trip to the foul line in the third quarter, and 2 misses by Schmidt. Blue Jays went 6 for 6 from the free throw line in the opening quarter. Lead is still 10 for the Big Blue. Skip pass over to Snyder. Launches the triple and hits. Natalie Snyder, her second from downtown. She has 8. And the lead is 13, 52-39. And boy, just like on Tuesday night, Millikin opening things up here in the third quarter. About a 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Urso will launch the triple of her own. That one is short, and it's going to go out of bounds to the Big Blue. Cabrera back in. Back in Knudsen for the Big Blue. Just under 10 seconds to go in the quarter, so the shot clock turned off. Knudsen dribbles into the front court. Behind the back dribble. Gets into the lane, takes it all the way, and puts it in. Wow, what a move by Elise Knudsen to end the third quarter here. A 22-point third quarter for the Big Blue, as they outscore the Blue Jays 22-12 in that third quarter to take a 54-39 advantage into the fourth quarter. 14 points through the first three quarters for Jordan Hildebrand. 9 points for Elise Knudsen. 8 points for Natalie Snyder. 8 points for Abby Ratch. Kelly Wyrich still with the 9 points. All of them came in the first quarter on 3 3-balls. Courtney O'Donnell with 8 points. So it's 54-39. By the way, they are halfway through the second half down in Decatur, and that's a good one, as the Blue Jays lead by 2. That's the men's game between Elmhurst and Millikin, 50-48 Blue Jays lead it by 2. Dom Jinko has 14 points. Ocean Johnson has 11 to lead the men's team. Once again, the Blue Jays lead by 2 in the men's game. We've got the women's game for you live from R.A. Faginal Hall, and Millikin leads it by 15 here to start the fourth quarter, 54 to 39. Millikin looking for its 6th win of the season. They come into this one with a record of 5-3. Meanwhile, the Blue Jays with a 2-6 mark coming into tonight's contest. Here's the drive by Hildebrand. The left-handed lay-in is good over O'Donnell. Boy, Hildebrand is awful impressive down low. She now has 16 to lead the Big Blue, 56-39, and Weirich loses control. "19 turnovers for Elmhurst. 12 turnovers. Well, now make it 13 turnovers. Well, now another turnover for the Blue Jays. Man. Well, for the second night in a row, the second half has not gone well here for the Blue Jays. Drive by Snyder, good defense as they skip it over here to McCullum, and an offensive foul is going to be called here down on the block. Jordan Hildebrand was battling for position, and they're going to call her for the foul. That is only her first personal foul, and it's the first team foul of the fourth quarter. Three Big Blue players at the scorer's table. They will check in at the next dead ball, which is right now. Jasmine Brown comes back into the game along with Aubrey Staten, and Ashlyn Sturdy is into the game, a 5'7" freshman. Marissa Urso splits a couple of defenders, too strong off the glass, and Sturdy comes away with it. Ashlyn Sturdy double team, gives it off to Ratch. Ratch ahead to Staten. Popping up is Brown. Jasmine, a nice drive. She got tripped up on her move to the hoop by Kelly Weirich. Good sportsmanship by Kelly. Coming over to make sure that Brown is okay. And for Weirich, that's her second personal foul. Jasmine Brown, first trip to the foul line tonight for Jasmine as she hits the first free throw. Jasmine now with 3 points. She'll have another one here, 57-39. Big Blue with the lead. Brown hits the 2 free throws. Becca Chrislieb back into the game for the Blue Jays. She replaces Mia Reese. (58-39). Big Blue with the lead. Weirich in the corner. She's in trouble. She's picked up her dribble. Now to Cabrera. Elena dribbles out, 12 in the shot clock. Weirich drops it off. Nice shot by Chrislieb. That's good. So Chrislieb, with her third field goal of the second half, has 7. She's done a nice job off the bench here for Coach Carrillo. 58-41. 3-ball attempt is good that time by Bailey Kaufman. For Kaufman, her first field goal of the game. She had 3 free throws in the second quarter, so she now has 6. Knocked out of bounds by Brown. And the lead is 20 for Millikin. 61-41. Weirich holding, guarded by Brown. Gives it off to O'Donnell, and on the pass off, a foul called. I think it's going to be Jasmine Brown in the block. It is indeed on the junior. Her first personal. Or another, they're going to hit Abby Ratch with a foul, her second. Cabrera open for the triple. Good. Elena Cabrera buries the three. Elena now at 7, and it's 61-44. Good defense that time by Urso with the block. Sophie Darden checks back in here for Millikin. She comes in for Abby Ratch. 7:19 remaining. Again, these two teams will be back at it on Saturday night in Decatur, 7 o'clock. Tip up, boy, nice little turnaround jumper that time by Kaufman. 8 points for Bailey Kaufman. Boy, this is a well-rounded, good balanced team, this Big Blue team. 63-44, stolen. Here's Jasmine Brown. She has an open look to the lane. Oh, good hustle by Marissa Urso, coming from behind to knock it out of bounds. Elena Cabrera jumps off the bench for Tethany Carrillo, but she's too late. She'll come in at the next dead ball. Left-handed lay-in is good by Sophie Darden. Sophie's first 2 points of the game, and it's a 21-point advantage for the Big Blue. Cabrera at the elbow. High arching shot is good. Shooter's touch there for Elena Cabrera. 9 points for Elena. 7 of her 9 coming here in the second half. She gets the steal here. Blue Jays 2-on-1. Elena drops it off to O'Donnell. Courtney double teamed. Tries to pass out of the double teamed. It's finally picked up by Cabrera. Chris Lee. 3-ball attempt here in the corner. No. O'Donnell got the rebound. Elena on the drive, got cut off. Drops it off to Urso. Shot clock down to 8. Wyrich for 3. No. Rebound Staten. Kelly had a good look at it. In transition, Darden running the floor nicely, and the freshman is rewarded with a field goal, and she got fouled. Boy, take another look at Sophie Darden running the floor nicely, and she converts with the left hand and got fouled, so she'll look to complete the 3-point play here. Marissa Urso guilty of the reach-in. For Marissa, that's her second personal foul. And now an opportunity for Darden to complete the 3-point play. Darden indeed does hit the free throw and does complete the 3-point play. 68-46. Millikin with the lead. And that pass is stolen. Here come the Big Blue in transition ahead to Snyder. Snyder with the lay-in. And the Big Blue getting some easy opportunities here on some runouts. And Tethany Carrillo wants and gets a timeout here. A full timeout taken by the Blue Jays as Millikin University has opened things up here now, 70-46. Let me give you an update down in Decatur. Just under 6 minutes to go in that ball game between Elmhurst and Millikin, the men's team. And it's the Blue Jays leading by 7, 62-55. 3 men's players in double figures. Jay Militello has 10, Ocean Johnson with 14, and Dom Jinko with 16. To lead John Baines' ball club. So again, the men's team, just under 6 minutes to go in that game. Blue Jays lead 62-56 now. It's a 6-point lead for the Blue Jays on the men's side. Here tonight in Elmhurst, it's all Millikin. Big Blue leading 70-46. I mentioned earlier, the Big Blue averaging 76 points per game, so they are well on their way to getting their scoring average. Jocelyn Jacob into the game, number 25 for the Blue Jays. Looking for an outlet, getting it inside to Musato. inside out. That's Matrice hitting the triple. Katie Matrice burying her second 3-ball of the game. She's got 8. And it's 70-49, and an offensive foul that time. Sarah Ness on the drive. You see Ness working around the screen, and the foul is going to be called on Hildebrand. And for Jordan, that's her second personal. Third team foul of the quarter for Millikin. Jacob will launch the triple. Front of the rim, no. Musato's put back, partially blocked. And a whistle and a reach-in on Marissa Urso. For Urso, that is her third. There's the reach-in right there. Third team foul of the quarter for the Big Blue. Don't forget, we will be back here at R.A. Fagan Hall Saturday afternoon for the men's game between these two schools, Elmhurst and Millikin. Our good friend Mark Scher, the head coach of the Big Blue. We'll see him on Saturday afternoon. We'll bring that to you live. That is a 2 o'clock start on Saturday afternoon. Snyder's shot is off the mark, but a foul called, and that'll put Natalie to the line. 4:23 remaining. Foul is on Marissa Musato, and for Musato, her second personal foul. First trip to the charity stripe for Natalie Snyder. She can't get the first one to go. Snyder in double figures with 10. Now has 11 points as she goes 1 of 2 from the free throw line. McCullum comes back into the game for the Big Blue as she comes in for Snyder. 4:23 left. 71-49, Millikin with the lead. Here's Matrice. Jacob left wide open for the shot. Good perimeter shooter, and she buries that one. Jocelyn Jacob with the shot, and it's a 20-point lead. 71-51. Favor of Millikin. Up top here is McCullum. Shot clock down to 10. And that left baseline shot is good by Ashlyn Sturdy. So with the shot clock running down, the 5'7" freshman from Dawson, Illinois, hits the baseline jumper, and the Blue Jays turn it over here. Millikin looking to run. McCullum tracks it down in the corner, and she'll wait for her teammates to get down court and set up. Oh, a 3-ball attempt is good there in the corner by Sarah Ness. 5'9" sophomore from Sandwich, Illinois, gets into the scoring column for Millikin. Urso got bumped. Sarah Ness will get called for the block. Her first personal, Peyton Schmidt into the game for Tethany Carrillo. And a timeout taken here by Olivia Lett. And it looks like she's going to put a couple substitutions into the game here. A full timeout taken by the Big Blue here with 3:01 remaining. It's been all Millikin, 76-51. And let me update you from Decatur and the men's game playing at the Griswold PE Center down in Decatur between Elmhurst and Millikin, and John Baines' men's team lead it 71-62 with just under 3 minutes to go in that ball game. So if the Blue Jays men's team can hold on to win, it would be their third straight road victory. They would improve to 3-1 going into Saturday's afternoon game against Millikin here at R.A. Fagenal Hall. Glad you logged on to Blue Jay basketball. Blue Jays led tonight at the end of the first quarter, 19-15. Millikin led at halftime by 5, 32-27. But a big third quarter by the Big Blue, outscoring the Blue Jays 22-12 in that third quarter to take a 54-39 advantage into the fourth quarter. And that triple attempt is off the mark by Chris Lieb, but it will remain Blue Jays basketball. Anna Hill checks back in. She replaces Matrice. 2:45 left to play. 25-point bulge for Millikin. Jocelyn Jacob on the drive, got cut off. Shot clock down to 10. Peyton Schmidt on the drive, nicely done off the glass. First field goal of the game for Peyton. 2:25 left, 76-53. Into the game for Millikin is number 2, Jacqueline Anderson. Launching that triple is Gabby Thomason, 5'6" freshman from Cottleville, Missouri. So a chance for everybody to get on the court here at R.A. Faginal Hall. Brittany Hibbard, number 13, comes in for Elmhurst. Also coming in is Marissa Musato, and for Millikin, Allie Armstrong, 5'7" junior from Effingham, Illinois. Courtney Schutz at the line, a 5'6" senior. She'll have a couple of free throws here. Courtney in the scoring column with the free throw, and she'll have one more. Courtney from Wheeling High School, Arlington Heights. She gets the 2 free throws, and it's 76-55, 2:10 left. That 3-ball attempt in the corner is off by Thomason, but a new chance here for the Big Blue. Oh, nice drive and the lay-in by Ashlyn Sturdy. 4 points now for Sturdy. Under 2 minutes remaining, 78-55. The drive is too hard by Hibbard. Oh, nice drive by Schutz, off the glass, too strong. Musato out to Hill. Anna's triple, back of the iron, nope. Knocked out of bounds. It's going to remain Blue Jays basketball here. 1:35 left. Musato to inbound. Musato gets it in and tracking it down, Jacob. Entry pass into Musato. Skip pass over to the far side to Hill. Hill drives baseline, takes the shot, short. So Millikin will improve to 6-3 on the year. Elmhurst will fall to 2-7. As these two teams will battle again. That 3-ball is good by Jacqueline Anderson. Again, these two teams will battle it out again against each other on Saturday night down in Decatur. 81-55. Jacobs' 3 is off the mark. Taking the jumper that time is Allie Armstrong. Thomason's first 3 is off the side of the backboard and into the hands of Anna Hill. Well, there's about a second difference between the shot clock, well, actually a 2 and 7/10 second difference. 20 seconds on the shot clock for the Blue Jays here. Hibbard, and an offensive foul is going to be called on Brittany. Brittany Hibbard from San Roman, California. 81-55. And the Big Blue will just dribble things out here. Looks like that's going to be your final score as the final seconds winding down, and there's the buzzer. Impressive performance turned in by Millikin, especially in the second half as they open things up, and they finish off the Blue Jays and win it 81-55 is your final score here tonight. Jordan Hildebrand had 16 points to lead the Big Blue. So again, Millikin improves now to 6-3. Meanwhile, the women of the Blue Jays are now 2-7. By the way, just 42 seconds to go in the men's game between Elmhurst and Millikin. The Blue Jays lead 74-62, so it looks like the men's team will get the victory and improve to 3-1. We will see John Baines' ball club Saturday afternoon, 2 o'clock tip-off, as they take on the Big Blue of Millikin. So until then, Mark Ruger saying so long from R.A. Fagnall Hall tonight. The women's game won by Millikin, 81-55. Talk to you Saturday afternoon. So long, everybody.